Hey, what's up, you beautiful people, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, and welcome on in. See, you've clicked on this video, so clearly you yourself is a good judge of character. Maybe, I would hope. And so I'm going to ask you a question. I'll make this a bit of an interactive experience for those watching. Who do you think is the coolest person alive? Why are you answering out loud? I can't hear you. You know that, right? Like, this is a YouTube video. You see the red bar. You clicked on this. This isn't Dora the Explorer. You know what? Here, let me make it easy for you because there is an objectively correct answer. And no, it is not the guy from those beer commercials. It's actually the guy who goes by the name of NFT Nick on Twitter. You can almost see the sarcasm forming at the edges of my lips already. See, let me introduce you to this guy by showing you the first viral video that has been going around the internet of this guy. And you will truly know that he is the guy of all time.
Yo, they said that Moonbirds wasn't acquired.
They said that?
They said Cool Cast would stay independent.
What?
They said Filecoin wasn't a buy at $5.
Who are you? What are you doing on my boat?
They said D-Gods would get a $20,000 airdrop from Wormhole.
You're just making up words at this point.
They said Daniel Allegre is a great CEO. They said Bodongos isn't the top NFT project. Keep down. Look at us now.
Now, right off the bat, first impressions. Alf the Alien. No, I mean, sorry. This guy seems like a rather successful individual, I will not lie to you right now. I mean, he's driving his boat around in the ocean, surrounded by boats that are 30 times his size, but he's talking about cryptocurrency and other complex things that the average human wouldn't understand. But let's look into this guy. Let's look deeper into this individual. So, right off the bat, we can learn that he is Watto from Star Wars. No, he's not. Wait a minute. So he goes by the name of NFTNick.Ethereum or @AllNick on Twitter, and he's the co-founder and CEO of Nifty Portal and Bodongos NFT, which you might have heard him mention in the, like, they said Bodongos isn't successful. Keep doubting. And then he like points at all the other people who like don't invest in his cryptocurrency. But I'm not sitting here in front of you guys to bully a crypto bro for just being a crypto bro. What I'm here to tell you about is what happened after that video, because it sparked a chain of events that has been leading to a chaos that has yet to stop. And it all started when he decided to respond to all of the negative comments he received on the video I first showed you. Because, like, I don't know if you have eyes or a functioning neurological system in your body, but he gave off the vibes that he's a bit of a dingus, a bit of a dweeb. I'm not saying he is, but he just gave off those vibes. And so as a response to all of the negative comments he received, he posted this video.
Crypto Twitter seemed to be amused by my success. I worked hard to buy that yacht. I worked hard to buy this big ass house.
Did you work hard to buy that shirt that has a hole in it?
Yet you're out there tweeting at me from your tiny little apartment and itty bitty couch. Well, let me tell you, I made a mindset shift. I chose rich every time. So what life you gonna choose?
Oh, I get it now. So, like, if I'm poor, I just have to decide to be rich, and then I don't have to worry about financial issues anymore. Why did I think about this in the first place? I feel like that makes so much sense. All right, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go rob a bank and then choose to be rich. One prison sentence for bank robbery later. Ugh, man, that prison sentence lasted about the exact same length as a chemistry class. I wonder why. Anyway, I'm back, and let's dig into the next part because it continues to get worse. I like to call this like the day before the first reckoning, I guess. I don't want to spoil what it's going to be, but essentially what happened was Coffeezilla reviewed the video that I just showed you on his YouTube video, and he pointed out a detail that I didn't even notice until he made me aware of it.
I chose rich every time.
There's nothing more hilarious than a guy sitting next to "I chose rich every time" from a clearly rented house. He claims to own it, but his suitcase is right in the corner. So I guess he's gonna struggle to explain that one, why he hasn't unpacked in his own house.
Yeah, you tell him, Coffee. There's no way he could ever talk him okay. You tell him, Coffee. There's no way he could ever talk himself out of this situation. Nah, he did. So Coffeezilla's saying my house is rented because there's a suitcase? Bro, clearly he's never heard of flying. My staff handles my baggage, Coffeezilla. Choose rich. I see. Then why are they alone at the front door? Regardless, this was like the beginning of the end for this poor, poor man. He was getting attacked left and right like a frog that fell in a swimming pool. Sometimes for things that weren't even his fault. Like, making fun of the man for flexing fake wealth online? Yeah, hot diggity, go at him. But, like, cut the man some slack. Really? I mean, you're not wrong, but saying things like that are gonna make him angry. That's a real image. At least there are some people giving him some love, though. We saw some fan art. And, of course, with all of this heat coming his way online, he had to reciprocate. He had to give some heat back. And so he followed that video up with another video just a few days later where he said this.
Yo, cheers to all the Twitter haters who said I don't own my Miami house. I'll have you know I had the staff load up my jet so I could fly out here to my New York City penthouse pied-à-terre. Anyways, while you're click-clacking on Twitter from your mom's basement,
hey,
I'll be sitting here sipping from my $5,000 bottle of champagne. Remember, choose rich.
Choose rich. Choose rich. How could we ever have a retort to that? There isn't really much we can say back to that. He has a $5,000 bottle of wine in his New York penthouse. No, he doesn't. That's an $85 bottle of Tattinger champagne. Wow. That isn't just not a $5,000 bottle of champagne. It's a cheap bottle of champagne. That's so funny. And of course, he didn't respond to this one with any messages. He didn't respond to this with another tweet. He decided to follow this one up with another video that he recorded in the backseat of a car.
Yo, shout out to the Twitter people praying for my downfall while saying my champagne ain't real. Keep questioning my life while you cry into your TV dinner, and my chauffeur brings me the $3,000 high tea service at Baccarat. Choose rich.
Oh my god, I was wondering what this guy looked like, and then this comment nailed it. Holy shit. They found another image of him. Anyway, yeah, no, he's lying again. I don't know if you're waiting for me to, like, give you the confirmation or not. Look at the car he's in. Look at this. That is a taxi. But wait, hold up, my dear plebeians, you poors, including myself. He has a retort to this. He has a response, because of course he does. See, apparently, us fools would have never known that he actually owns a fleet of Ubers. But us poors would never understand the concept. Felipe is my personal driver. Choose rich. I'm sorry, Felipe. Were you there when he recorded this? Are any of his staff ever going to actually appear in the videos, aside from just appearing in the reflection of the same glasses he wears every single video? Like, I get that feeding into the hate and feeding into the haters is never a good idea, right? Like, having to show off and having to kneel at the fact that people are bullying you, that's not good. But, I mean, dude, you have been caught lying so many times now that I'm just waiting for you to tell the truth one time. And also, by the way, you might think this is like the story coming to a close. No, look at the red bar. See that? We're not done yet. There's more. There's so much more. Because he ends up sending another video out to flex on the haters. Flex on them poors one or two more times.
Good morning, haters.
Good morning, Nicholas.
Yo, so y'all trying to say that my chauffeur is an Uber driver? Y'all keep hating while I kick off my week screening Scarface from my private movie theater in my New York City pied-à-terre. Remember, choose rich.
I'm going to cut the video there because he like zooms into the television screen for like an extra 14 seconds. Like, he's essentially pirating the whole movie at that point. Actually, bold of me to say he's pirating the whole movie because you saw the like quality that video was in, right? That wasn't me compressing it. No, that was how it was on Twitter. It was like, I would say at maximum 144 pixels. Wow, what? I assume maybe he did that to avoid literally pirating the movie, or maybe to avoid people being able to cross-reference the image, because, he lied again. He lied again. He received another community note that says, it's visible in the camera lens that my private movie theater is not, in fact, his nuts. Okay, you know what? Reading. It says, okay, we're gonna avoid the amount of times I just struggled there and read this. It is not his, nor much private. It is a shared screening room in the within Brooklyn Point doubles as a performance space. Why'd you say it like that? Giving residents and their guests the opportunity to showcase their talents. So it's a rentable theater. Well, I bet that was very expensive, Nicholas. That was a good one. He agrees, too. Just kidding. He lied again, by saying that the community note haters are here to say that it's from a shared theater. Just kidding. He actually had his architect use that as inspiration because it's so baller. Try harder and also choose rich. I really like this slogan he's starting to adopt as his own. But I swear he's starting to run out of excuses. Like, that wasn't even a good try. Like, saying that his architect used that as inspiration. Why can't you just be honest and say you went to a rented movie theater? You're in New York. That living in New York in itself is an expensive endeavor. Just be with it. Like, honesty is the best policy. I mean, I guess money is a good policy too, but like if you're lying about having money and you're lying, then what do you have except for more nose than most of us? Oh, I know what he does have. A helicopter, a private helicopter, which he shows off in this next video that he posts to his Twitter account.
Good morning, haters. I'm about to hop on my helicopter to board my private jet for a meeting in Los Angeles. Next thing y'all gonna tell me is I don't own my helicopter and that the pilot ain't my full-time employee, Sergio. Choose rich.
First of all, Sandrio, very creative name. But second of all, can you stop giving us like a complete overview of your location? Because you're making it too easy for people. You're making it too easy for people to know that that is not your helipad. And that is actually owned by a group called Manhattan Helicopters, which does helicopter tours, which he, of course, must have taken advantage of because this next video, his final video, his most recent video, shows him going on a little trip. In fact, actually, I'm not even going to play it for you guys. I'm just going to play it here. You know what? Oh, I'm in the way. I'm sorry, did he just say, look at that hater, and then the Statue of Liberty came into the shot? Is the Statue of Liberty a Nick hater? What, okay. Okay, I'm gonna end this here because I'm pretty sure he just looks at me like that for the, okay, yeah. Is there a community no? Of course there is. Yeah, shortly after he posted this video, a helicopter owned by Charm Aviation, a tour operator, which the same modeling color as the one Nick claimed was his, took off for a 20-minute round trip. It's likely that Nick was just joining on a sightseeing flight for tourists. Oh. No, he wasn't. That's his helicopter. That's what he said. That's what he said, so. It's what he said, and I believe him. Oh my god, breaking news. Literally, as I was recording this, as of an hour ago, he posted a new video, the final video, and this is the last one I'm going to cover and then wrap this video up. It's 18 seconds long. Let's see what he has to say for us.
Good morning, haters.
Good morning.
I'm in my Lamborghini.
I'm sorry, I choked on my drink while editing this because I was watching this back. He said Lamborghini. Lamborghini? That looks like the interior of a Honda Odyssey. Look at the interior of a Lamborghini. Look at the interior of a Lamborghini. I did a Lamborghini sedan, by the way. So I was trying to be modest here. That looks nothing like that. I swear, the more he lies, unlike Pinocchio where the nose grows, his chin gets smaller.
Heading back from my Malibu surf session to my Bel Air mansion.
Wow.
That the haters will say ain't real. Anyways, I got a lot to catch you up on. But for now, stay away from those haters and choose rich.
Oh, I will. Anything for you, Nicholas. Anything for Nicholas. Anyway, I'm going to be getting out of here because I have had my fair share of Crypto Bros for the century. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being amazing. Subscribe if you are new. And also like the video if you are not a Nick hater, okay? Thank you for being here. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And I'm going to go and drive my helicopter away. It was a helicopter at one point, trust me.